What's up, everybody? It's the Rogue in Disguise, North American community contributor for World of Warships Blitz, and if this is your first time here, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn that bell to all to catch all that we do for World of Warships Blitz. And today we're going to be talking about the Tier 6 Italian Premium Destroyer, Leone. So let's dive right into it, guys, because I know you guys want to know about everything about this boat. Oh, but yes. We know what it says that built in 1924. It's got a 2,230 tons of displacement. Its length is 113 meters, width of 10 meters, and 42,000 horsepower to push it through the water, right? Well, its survivability, which it translates to in game now, is 13,225 hit points, 5% citadel protection, fire and flooding resistance at 10%, damage reduction at 3%, torpedo damage reduction at 3% as well. Maneuverability is going to be 33.62 knots, time to full speed of 9 seconds, max traverse speed of 8.42 degrees per second for the rudder, and time to turn is just under 3.5 seconds, which is pretty good. It's really good, really maneuverable. Main guns are 120mm L/45 M19s in a 4x2 facet, which means 8 guns. And we'll have a range of 8.72 kilometers after historical camouflage and all the little bells and whistles, which is not too bad. Really good, right? You would think this is almost going to be a gunboat, but no. It has an 8-second reload time, which is not a gunboat at all. 8 guns, you would figure you probably want to reduce that to at least give me like 3.5 seconds, 4.5 seconds reload time, or something like that. But it is what it is. Main battery high explosive damage is 345, but chance of setting a fire is just 3%. Main battery armor piercing damage is going to do a little better, of course, naturally against like small vessels like destroyers. They're going to do 368, citadel damage rate of 150%, turret traverse speed of 11 degrees per second. Let's talk about the torpedoes. 533mm torpedoes in a 2x2 facet. That's it. 4 torpedoes. That's all you're going to get on it. Benefit is that you have a reload time of a base reload time of 34 seconds, and after modifications, a little tweak here and there, we were able to get it down just under 33 seconds. Okay, we saved a second, but hey, every second counts in a 7-minute game, okay? Torpedo damage is 3,680. Just pretty okay. I wish, though, if it was only just going to be 4 torpedoes, I wish the damage was just a little bit more. Torpedo range is going to be 9.36 kilometers, which is really nice. Coupled up with the other stuff we're going to be talking to in a moment, we're going to explain why that's really nice. And having a long range on torpedoes is nice in general. Torpedo speed is going to be 61.13 knots. Chance of setting a flood is 15%. Torpedo tube traverse speed, 30 degrees per second. We'll just say it right there. Your anti-aircraft armament is very laughable. Your small caliber AA damage is 14. Your small caliber AA range is 1.5 kilometers. So you better pray there's no aircraft carriers. Because, yeah, you might as well be throwing up paper airplanes to defend yourself. Anyway, surface detection will be 5.42 kilometers, which isn't okay. I mean, base, it's pretty up there. It's over 6 kilometers. But after everything we did with it, we got it down to 5.42 kilometers. And speaking of which, what we did with some of it is that we used the historical camouflage, which will increase your main battery firing range by 4%, your torpedo range by 4%. Your max traverse speed will be increased by 4%, and your surface detection will be decreased by 4%. It'll also give you an XP and silver bonus of 30%. Let's talk about the battle honors that you'll have with this vessel. You'll have 2 of them. You'll have just play 5 battles for the first one. And the second one will be seek and destroy, where you got to destroy 2 ships in 1 battle. Not too bad. Let's talk about the details of the ship, guys. I know, it's one of those things that we have to talk about. All right, so the details of the ship is that you're going to get engine accelerator number 2, which is going to increase your maximum speed by 10% for 25 seconds, cooldown time of 60 seconds, which is kind of nice. And you're also going to get smoke generator number 2, which is going to set a smoke screen in 11 seconds, and it's going to be active for 32 seconds, but it's going to have a cooldown time of 1.5 minutes or 90 seconds, right? So that's pretty cool in all that type of genre. I mean, overall, what we used for the equipment on this one was that we used aiming system modification number 1, we used propulsion modification number 1, and then we also used concealment system modification number 1 as well, which is an alright setup if you guys know what your equipment is. For our supplies, we used high-grade coal, improved crew rations, and refined diesel for our gameplay. Overall, when I played this ship, it was okay. It was okay, and of course, naturally, we're going to show you what we did for our commander skills as well. Nothing too extraordinary, even though I did use Ambassador Gruznak, wherever you want to call him. It turned out to be an okay gameplay scenario. The 4 games, 5 games, 6 games that I played with it during my live stream, I kind of lost my distaste for it because it didn't have a lot of torpedo, I don't know, bravado, as it were. Because most torpedo boats are going to have a lot of bravados, typically. But, you know, there's some other ships out there that don't. This is one of those ships that's just kind of like, it's okay. Isn't great, but it isn't the worst, you know? So, overall, I mean, is it worth the money or anything like that? I'm not personally going to get it and spend money out of my own pocket for it. I do say, though, if you wind up with it for free, I'm trying to find the best case scenario to use this ship in, you know? Is it a support destroyer? Is it just supposed to mainly just guard, you know, against? Maybe work in tandem with the aircraft carrier? Because it's not going to be doing any CV sniping. You know what I mean? Maybe it could be used as a bait ship. Something that you just use to go get itself killed in a skirmish battle. I don't know if you want to use sacrificial ships like that. I don't know. Is somebody chasing after somebody? Is it like one of those clutch type situation ships? No, most typically with an 8-second reload time on the main guns, you're probably going to be struggling a little bit. Against other destroyers that have like a 5.5-second reload time, they're probably going to outgun you. If it is a gunboat with like a 2.5 or 3-second or 4.5-second reload time, yeah, you're gonna be hurting real quick unless you got your torpedoes. But the fact that the torpedoes are down to 34 seconds, you might have a little bit better chance at surviving than the other guy. But I don't know. But ultimately, paper-wise, I'm having a very, very difficult time finding a even niche or specific role with it other than being a sacrificial vessel in some weird skirmish play. Other than that, there's got to be some role for this ship, right? Otherwise, they wouldn't have put it in the game, right? I'm just saying. Guys, if you like this type of content, make sure you smash that like button, hit the subscribe, and turn that bell to all to catch all that we do. Also, check out our live streams on Facebook, as we do a variety of different content, anywhere from Call of Duty Warzone, oh but yes, Overwatch, oh but yes, Elden Ring, oh but yes, and of course, World of Warships Blitz, our near and dearest greatest game that we've been playing for 4 years solid. So come by, hang out. Come be a part of the Rogues Nation, and we'll see you then. Oh, but yes. Until then, don't do anything I wouldn't do twice, guys. Have a great day.